physique is actually really impressive. She is a soft skin 1/6 scale, so her flesh is actually squishy. What is in that box? Welcome to this week's episode of What's in the Box. I'm your host, GQ. So today we're going to be taking a look at something that I picked up from not Hot Toys, not Sideshow, not even a popcorn bucket this time around. It's going to be a 1/6 scale figure from the Starman company. So let's take a look. We have here Cammy from Street Fighter 6. She's not officially called Cammy. I think she's called like what is this? Yeah, that's actually funny. It's 1/6 scale female Agent B, because of course Cammy is known as Killer B in Street Fighter. That's one of her nicknames or monikers or whatever you want to say. So yeah, picked this up, saw this, I want to say near the end of last year. They had the pre-order go up for it, and it was like, you know what, let me try it out and see what it's like. All the prototype pictures look really good. So of course here you have Cammy in her Street Fighter 6 default costume on the front. On the side it just says Cammy 2.0. I'm actually, you know, it might not be shocked because Cammy is just a name, so it's not necessarily something that Capcom has trademarked. So obviously this is in that third party likeness, you know, type of vibe there. You see her here with her jacket off, and then also of course with the jacket on. On the side, Cammy again, and then on the top, just their brand, which is Starman. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's in here. Kind of curious to see how good of a job they did in recreating Cammy from Street Fighter. Because in Street Fighter, she's actually really cool redesign for her, kind of modernizes her costume outside of being just a green leotard, is what it has been for the longest, or basically a green one-piece swimsuit. And boots and a beret. So let's see what we got here. Very straightforward. I mean, it's just a standard window box. No real frills or any extra going on there, which is perfectly fine with me. It's not necessary all the time to. Oh, why would they do that? That's an odd choice. They attached tape to the underside with her head sculpt, or the. Yeah, it's whatever. It's weird. They put tape on her head sculpt, and unfortunately that grabbed the little protective piece there. So put her head back on. Pops on pretty easy. Okay. The interesting thing about her, in this 1/6 scale, she is a soft skin 1/6 scale. So her flesh is actually squishy, which is obviously very different than most normal 6 scale stuff you see from Hot Toys and Sideshow. I forgot what the material is called. I think it's TPE or something like that. It's more of a fleshy feel to it, which, you know, and then all in all is actually kind of cool. She has a couple of hand swap outs and hand options, which again is standard for most 6 scale stuff. Fingers are not soft, so they are kind of a molded plastic. Looks like she has, gauntlet options. So you can put the gauntlet on her hand, which is actually matches what it looks like in the game. So let's put her on the turntable, give her a quick spin so you guys can get a closer look at what I'm looking at here. All in all, she looks really good actually. The look from the game is spot on. That's more or less how she looks. And the jacket with the Union Jack on the back is actually really cool. Top looks good. Let me get back around and take a look at the face sculpt. Boots are on point. The physique is actually really impressive because of the fact that it is a soft skin figure. So like compared to like a lot of the Hot Toys stuff, and of course being soft skin, it's seamless, so she doesn't have elbow joints or knee joints or anything like that you would normally see with a figure like this, especially with her arms being as thin as they are. So it basically means that she has a metal skeleton on the inside, which is actually, you know, cool. Her posability is probably, we got to be a little bit more careful because it is like a soft skin. So if you put her in like a, you know, like arm across like this for a very long time, the stress point becomes the elbow. So the soft flesh will eventually potentially tear. So you got to be careful of stuff like that. One consideration. But yeah, if you're gonna just more or less have her in kind of a, you know, standard museum pose or something that's not overly stressful to the flesh, it actually will turn out pretty well. But yeah, it's, again, you can kind of see that her, maybe can't, but like her skin is squishy, so that's actually kind of cool. As far as the face sculpt goes, pretty close. I mean, it's you know, fairly close to how she looks. Not, you know, 100% spot on, but as far as just a cool figure, yeah, this definitely fits the bill. I'll give Starman their props. This is the Starman MS-012 is the designation for this figure. You can probably search Cammy and it'll come up. Now, whether or not it's still available, I don't know. Like I said, I pre-ordered this, I want to say near the end of last year, so it took, you know, this amount of time. Plus, you know, tariffs and all that other sort of thing. Fortunately, with this one, I was not affected by tariffs. I didn't get any tariff charge or any overage or anything like that. So thankfully, this one escaped that. But Starman is, from what I've seen, they put out some really, really good 1/6 scale Street Fighter and other fighting game company figures. I know they have a Mai Shiranui. They have, of course, Chun-Li. Everybody always has a Chun-Li. So there's a lot of options from them. So they're actually not too bad. I'm very pleased with this one. If they ever do a Laura, I would definitely get it. Laura's, of course, as you guys know, one of my favorites from Street Fighter V. So who knows? There's a lot of possibility there. Like I said, I'm very impressed with this one and very pleased with what I've got with it. So the Cammy is actually really nice. Well, hope you guys would consider going over to our, well, you're on our YouTube, but going over to our Twitch and signing up for our Twitch, which is Culture Junkies, twitch.tv/Culture Junkies. Or if you want to stay on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed, because I want you guys to check out our live show, which is Culture Junkies Live, every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a lot of fun on that show. We talk about a huge range of topics, whether it be movies, TV, video games, anime, wrestling, like we cover it all. And since it's a live show, join in on the chat. You can put your suggestions and topics that you would like us to talk about right there in the chat. And if it's interesting enough, we can talk about it right there live. So appreciate you guys for checking out the unboxing video, and also make sure you check out the Culture Junkies Live. And once again, for the Starman MS-012 Cammy, I'm GQ, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for checking out this video today. If you would like to support the Culture Junkies, consider going to the Patreon, which is patreon.com/culturejunkies, and becoming a supporter through Patreon. You can also, if you enjoyed the content, please consider giving us a like or leave a comment on the video. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's anything that could be improved or changed. And also, if you would like to see more of this content, check out the video on your left for more unboxing videos. And if you want to check out the live show, our latest episode is right there on your right.